So it's now been over 2 years since LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga was released. A game that was very hyped in advance and lived up to the hype in my eyes. I played through the game to 100% just 2 weeks after release and have almost 150 hours of total gameplay time so far. The game topped the charts for the most popular video game in various countries for a long time after its release. But what makes LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga so special? And is the game still good in 2024? Let's find it out in this video. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga gives players the opportunity to experience all 9 movies of the Star Wars universe through individual levels. In terms of the general gameplay, the game is not very different from old LEGO Star Wars games. And in my opinion, this is also one of the greatest strengths of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Retaining old elements with new innovative modern game elements. You can play through the individual Star Wars episodes one by one. I started the classic way with episode 1 and then played through episode by episode. You can start the levels directly or start them while exploring the open world. That's a very cool option in my opinion. It makes the planets feel more like an open world than other LEGO games. The worlds in LEGO games were already widely explorable in the past, but LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has improved the whole thing further. You can explore a total of 24 planets, which have been designed with great attention to detail. Many planets such as Coruscant also have several sections with different locations that you will recognize from the Star Wars films. The graphics are also quite impressive. Old LEGO games already looked really good for the time, but LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga improved the visuals even further. Not only the large open worlds and the nicely designed locations, but also many small features make the planets look very beautiful. If you walk through the sand on Tatooine for example, you can clearly see it on your character's feet. The graphics are one of the greatest strengths of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and make it easier for you to fall under the spell of the game world. The character models looks very good and of course remind you of the original figures that are also available to buy in LEGO format. A good mix of LEGO models and normal assets has also been found in the world design, so that the vibe of a LEGO game is not lost. The planets and the graphics in general look very modern and appropriate for the year 2022. Even in 2024, it is the LEGO game with the best graphics, but this may also be due to the fact that no new LEGO game has been released in the meantime. There are also many things to do in the game world. On the one hand, you can of course discover all the familiar locations from the Star Wars films, but you can also interact with NPCs and receive side quests from them. More on these side quests later in the video. You can do puzzles for which you will receive Kyber bricks. You can also complete trials and challenges. As a reward, you will receive Kyber bricks or different special characters. Speaking of characters, there are a total of 380 playable characters in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. That is a very large number. In addition to the base game, you can also get various characters through the DLCs. There are the following DLCs. The Clone Wars pack, the Summer Vacation pack, the Rebels pack, the Obi-Wan Kenobi pack, the Book of Boba Fett pack, the Endor pack, the Troopers character pack, the Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 characters pack, the Bad Batch character pack, the A Solo Story characters pack, the Rogue One pack, and the Star Wars Classic characters pack. Through the DLCs, you will get access to more beloved characters from the community featuring for example Asajj Ventress, Cad Bane or Savage Opress. And of course the classic collection with yellow faces. All of the characters except for the DLC characters in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga can also speak, which I personally really like as it makes the whole game seem even more real. Many of the voice actors in English have also been brought back from existing Star Wars projects, also they could have used more of the original voice actors for the different characters. The German voice lines in particular were almost all not spoken by the original German voices, which is a bit frustrating. The characters have different classes in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The following classes are available in the game: Scavenger, Scoundrel, Bounty Hunter, Villain, Darkside, Astromech Droids, Protocol Droids, Jedi, Hero and more. Each class has different abilities and class specific equipment that must be used in different levels. This means that in many levels, as in old LEGO games, you will need a second run and free play to achieve 100% on the level. What is a very cool and new feature in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is that every single class has a skill tree. On the one hand, there's a general skill tree with which you can unlock and upgrade skills that every character can use regardless of their class. For example, faster sprinting, extra health or faster building. Skills are generally unlocked with Kyber bricks and stats, and as already mentioned, each class has an extra class specific skill tree. In the Jedi skill tree, for example, you can unlock and upgrade the Force Finger skill, which deals to items or characters that are thrown with the Force more damage, or the Trick Time skill, which increases the duration of distraction and panic of enemies. For the Dark Side class, for example, you can unlock and upgrade the Dark Rise skill, which boosts the power and capabilities of Force Lift. Each class has its own skill tree in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga and can be made significantly stronger over the course of the game. I think the skill trees are a very cool and successful new addition for a LEGO game. It's not too grindy and you have a nice additional motivation to make a class significantly stronger. It's also just cool to feel the complete of the dark side. Before we take a closer look at the levels, I would like to talk about data cards. Data cards are a new feature in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. They are the rarest items you can find. You can find them on the different planets and unlock them with cool extra features. The most important features are definitely the stat multipliers, where you can earn a multiplier of up to 10 times of more stats. But you can also unlock fun features such as baguette lightsabers, where your character's lightsabers are replaced by baguettes. Man, that's hilarious actually. Or the big head mode, where each character has a much bigger head. There are a total of 19 data cards to collect throughout the game. Now we come back to the levels and side quests of NPCs in more detail. Each episode has 5 levels and per level you have to collect 5 minikits and pass 3 challenges to complete the level 100%. Minikits are nothing new for LEGO Star Wars games and I'm pleased that they are back in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Challenges on the other hand are a new element and can be, for example, time challenges such as complete a level after limited time or use the Force to find another way to complete the level. The challenges are specific to each level and are sometimes harder and sometimes easier. Speaking of ease, one of the biggest complaints from the community were that the levels were short and easy compared to the old LEGO games. And yes, the levels are much easier than in the old LEGO Star Wars games. However, the new challenges compensate for this, making the levels sometimes difficult to play on 100%. The levels are relatively short, yes, but because you can play a total of 9 films in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, the game still offers a long entertainment factor. In addition, there are of course a massive number of side quests from various NPCs that you can encounter on different planets. You can complete, for example, many smuggle missions in which you have to smuggle goods from one planet to another and may be attacked by bounty hunters on your way. There are also missions in which you have to collect things on certain planets or protect a person from attackers. You can unlock characters, cyber bricks or even spaceships throughout the side quests. I found the side quests very well done. The world simply felt much more interactive and you could get to know other characters outside of the normal episodes and complete different tasks for them. I hope side quests will continue to be part of future LEGO games. The final topic are the starships in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. There are a total of 69 starships, 9 capital ships and 45 microships in the game. Microships are very small models of well-known Star Wars ships with which you can also fly. You can obtain them by collecting minikits. Starships are normal-sized spaceships which can be unlocked through quests, levels or other ways. With a total of 69 starships, the selection ranges from more popular ships like the Slave One, the Millennium Falcon or Luke's X-Wing to rather unknown ships such as the J-type Starskiff or the Libertine. The ships are all true to original and very well designed. LEGO collectors will probably find individual models one-to-one exactly the same on the shelves at home as in the game. There are no important spaceships from the Star Wars universe missing in the game and many rather unimportant ships have also been included in the game. The most exciting spaceships, however, are the capital ships. There are a total of 9 capital ships in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Death Star, Death Star 2, Executor, Fulminatrix, Homeborn, Invisible Hand, Steadfast, Trade, a Federation battleship and a Venator of course. In order to own or buy these ships you must first encounter them in space. To bring out these capital ships you must first win individual battles in space on certain planets. Here on Coruscant you fight against Separatists or against the Republic, depending on your current equipped character. I played Savage Operas and the following and therefore fought against the Republic. Once you have destroyed a few Republic ships, the Venator will appear at some point and you can fight it. When fighting the Venator for the first time, or other capital ships in general, you can paralyze the ship in the first fight and then board and take it over, and you will be able to unlock it. Once you have unlocked the ships, you can also continue to fight against them and receive a large amount of stats every time you destroy them, which can be, by the way, a really good stat farm. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is still one of my favorite LEGO games in 2024. TT Games has successfully managed to combine old mechanics from the last LEGO games with new modern elements and released a very successful video game on the market. I can only recommend playing LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga to every Star Wars fan and especially LEGO fan. The game is now very often on sale for 20 euros and is definitely worth it. Now tell me, have you already played LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, or are you planning to do so? Have you played other LEGO games before? If so, which games? Please leave a comment below the video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to never miss news about open world games and other game reviews. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.